This is Doug Coyle, DJ Coyle Rugby. I'm here with Kimball Kjar of Rugby Utah. Rugby Utah has a very unique organization. Many people, including myself, are not as aware of it. What I'd like you to do is maybe explain a little bit about that.
Of course, yeah. So Rugby Utah, what we're essentially trying to do is to create a new template for the growth and pathway and development of the game within America. The men's competition, as everyone is aware, has changed. It's evolved in the last 5 to 10 years. The governing union structures are a little bit different. They've evolved into some other things with SROs and other organizations kind of taking a different stab. The collegiate game has evolved kind of on its own as well. And the men's and women's senior division stuff has kind of been left in a little bit of a lurch. And so where we see our role primarily, and our role specifically with USA Rugby, is that we are the governing body for the senior division within the state of Utah. But more particularly to that is that we are to aggregate and provide opportunities and resources for the entire ecosystem of rugby. And in order to do that, we have to be able to provide the commercial opportunities for Rugby Utah to be viable. The foundation of which is a men's division elite rugby team, which is in the process of being finalized, an Olympic Development Academy, which is the first foray of the Rugby Utah energies here on the national level. So this is our first tournament that we've taken this Olympic Development Academy on the 7th side to a tournament. And then looking at opportunities to help develop the pathways for not only players, coaches, and referees within the state, and within the senior division, but also within the high school and youth division. So we're supporting Utah Youth Rugby, we're supporting the collegiate division, and it's our responsibility to make sure that the game as a whole grows, because as it grows, then the capstone, or the pinnacle of all that opportunity, is to provide the pathway for these kids to be able to achieve Olympic or international team representation opportunities. So that's really what we're trying to build, is that pyramid of success.
One more question. You have the Olympic Development Academy 7 players here today. Are there certain players that the national coaches should be looking at now?
Well, I think, there's a reason why Mike Friday's here today. I mean, there's not just here with Utah, but with all these teams, there's talent all across the board. We have players like Calvin Whiting, who's our captain. He's a former under-20 U.S. national team captain. We've got other players, Jason Pye, who's he's a little bit on the upper end of the age spectrum, but he's still got some legs in him. We've got a crossover athlete from 4-year NFL veteran in Vic Soto that's hoping to raise his hand and be included in some future assemblies for the U.S. national team, maybe take a stab at that. We've got some BYU and University of Utah collegiate All-Americans, and so within this group, it's an eclectic group. All of these guys have been playing rugby since they were kids in high school, and with the exception of Vic Soto, who's the NFL crossover. So there's a number of different opportunities for kids and players that they can take a look at, and I would certainly think that there's a handful of players that Mike Friday and the rest of the staff there could include in some other opportunities down the track.
Thank you for taking the time with me.
No worries.
Good luck.
Thanks, Doug.